Hello and welcome to Medical Dialogues. I am Dr. Bhumika. Here is what I bring to you from the world of medicine. Nature Medicine study highlights impact of doxycycline post-exposure prophylaxis for STI on gut microbiome. Taking a dose of the oral antibiotic doxycycline after a high-risk sexual encounter has dramatically reduced the incidence of sexually transmitted infections in places where the strategy is being tried. Despite its effectiveness, the new strategy known as doxycycline post-exposure prophylaxis may come with the risks, especially with chronic use. Experts worry about the impact on the community of gut bacteria, also known as the microbiome, and the potential that the antibiotic will give rise to resistant strains of bacteria. Doxycycline post-exposure prophylaxis did not have much impact on the overall composition of bacterial communities in gastrointestinal tracts. But scientists noted signs of resistance building against tetracycline, the class of antibiotic that doxycycline belongs to, which could make it less effective. The study was published in Nature Medicine. While doxycycline post-exposure prophylaxis did not appear to have global impacts on the gut microbiome, it did have impacts on the antimicrobial resistance of gut bacteria, both in terms of the proportion of tetracycline class resistant genes and the amount that were turned on or expressed, said Chaz Langlier, MD, PhD, and Associate Professor of Medicine in UCSF's Division of Infectious Diseases and senior author of the paper. So it's not totally innocuous. Doxycycline post-exposure prophylaxis involves taking 200 milligram pills within 72 hours of condomless sex. But the widespread use of antibiotics raises concerns about resistance and the potential harmful impact on gut health, specifically the balance of bacteria and other microbiomes. Disruption can lead to diarrhea, nausea, fever, and abdominal pain, and until now, there had been very limited research into the side effects. The study included 100 individuals who used doxycycline post-exposure prophylaxis and 50 individuals who received standard of care and did not use doxycycline post-exposure prophylaxis. Researchers analyzed rectal swab collected at enrollment and after 6 months to study the presence of DNA and RNA from gut bacteria and their antibiotic-resistant genes. While we found no major changes to the community of gut bacteria in doxycycline post-exposure prophylaxis users, we saw that doxycycline post-exposure prophylaxis users over time had increasing amounts of tetracycline resistance genes present in their gut, said Victoria T2, MD, MPH, and Assistant Professor of Pediatrics in the Division of Global Health and Infectious Diseases at the UCSF and the first author of the study. It also appeared to be dose dependent, meaning the more doxycycline post-exposure prophylaxis they used, the larger the increase was. Thank you for watching Medical Dialogues. Stay tuned for more such updates.
Never miss a medical update from Medical Dialogues. Like, subscribe, and press the bell icon.